You are playing against Ivory Coast, obviously a very big game. What do you take into that game?
Obviously, the game we played against Equatorial Guinea, we created a lot of chances and we defended really well. So obviously, we need to just tidy up some little bits, and hopefully, if we go into Africa's game, we will perform really well, and hopefully we win the game. But it's going to be a tough game because they are in their country, and yeah, they are home as well. So we need to just come out ready to face anything that's going to come. So we need just to be ready for the game.
What do you make of the countries in this tournament who before were known as Minos? You see Ghana struggle against Cape Verde. You see sides like Equatorial Guinea. You see almost all the small countries now making it big against the big boys. What do you make of that?
Exactly. That's obviously I want to just congratulate Africa for that because all the countries are producing a lot of talented players, and obviously every like in Africa now, so many countries are playing football now, which is very good for the nation. So that's what we want for every country to come out and challenge. So I think it's good for Africa. So for every country to challenge, and obviously the big countries have to obviously um, um, stand up to the challenge and obviously beat the smaller countries. But they are really difficult to beat now, as you can see in the competition. So we just have to keep going, and I congratulate Africa for that. It's a very good news for Africa.
Fatau Ishaku is your playmate at Leicester City, but unfortunately he is not here to play for the Black Stars of Ghana. What do you make of Fatau's form with Leicester and the fact that he's not playing for the Black Stars?
Obviously, he's a wonderful player. He's my teammate. He's a great player. He's doing really well for Leicester City. So obviously, obviously, I'm not a Ghanaian, and I don't know why he didn't come to represent the country. But I think it's a decision for Ghanaian national team and Fatah as well to sort out for themselves. Hopefully, we'll be ready to represent them in the next competitions.
Thank you very much.
Are the ones who traveled here to watch us, and a lot of negative people out there saying, whatsoever. I don't call them fans, but looking forward, I think even me, when I was not playing, my my focus would be, praying for the team to win the next game, not coming to criticize and all that. But looking forward, I think the team knows we have to focus. We know what we have to do, focus on the next game. It's not easy out there. It is not easy. So we're going to go there, put all the effort we can to try to win.
Okay. Is there any particular strategy that you would say that the team will deploy in winning the next match against Poland?
The strategy depends on the coach. So whatever strategy it brings, we believe in it, and we'll go out to execute it.
Ivory Coast won their first game. You drew your first game. Going into the game with them, does that put a bit of a pressure on you as players to deliver against the Ivorians?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. Obviously, it's football, and like they say, best team wins. So we have to go out there and try to be the best team and win the game. So no pressure for us. The pressure is on them because they are playing at home with all the support and they have to deliver. So we're going out there to play our game and try to win.
We've seen Victor Osimhen score some incredibly wonderful goals out there in Europe. But against Equatorial Guinea in your first game, he missed some easy to score chances.
Yeah, but he scored a difficult goal
Yeah,
as well.
exactly, that's the point I'm making. So
Yeah, it happens.
that
He
explains.
also no, it doesn't
Yeah.
explain anything. He missed chances in his clubs as well, so he's not perfect. He's human, and he fights a lot to try to create those opportunities. And it happens. You miss one, and you can have the next one.
Are you assuring Nigerians that you are making it to the
I'm
next
not.
stage of the
I'm not
tournament?
assuring anything. We're going there to give our best and try to get to the next group for ourselves and our family.
Thank you very much. Uh, Thank you very much, Captain, for your time. Salam alaikum. Um, you are coming up against the host nation who won their first game. You drew your first game. Does it in any way put some pressure on you to impress against the hosts?
Yeah, definitely, it's gonna be a very tough game, and the pressure will be for the both country. The pressure for the fans will be on Ivory Coast, and then the pressure for us to win will be on top us, and then too they have a pressure to win. So the both country are in a very big pressure. So at the end of the game, we see who is gonna carry the day.
Now, you have seen countries like Cape Verde, Mozambique, Angola, playing against the big countries on the continent and impressing. What does that tell you in generality about how this tournament is going?
Definitely, when you see that, you have to know this is African football. You can't predict any country, no matter how the stars you have, no matter you don't have a star in your country. When you give all your best in the pitch, you're gonna get what you deserve. So as you can see, the African Cup of Nations is going to a friend. It started with a very funny way, but that is how football nowadays. You don't take any country for granted nowadays.
On the back of what you have just said, Ghana's keeper Andrea Ayew is quoted to have said that the AFCON is a very difficult tournament than even the World Cup. Do you agree with him, and why?
Yeah, definitely I agree with him because in African football, it's not about the beauty of the football. It's all about hard
Aggression.
game and aggression. Everybody can see that, but in World Cup, you have to use the technique. And but in African football, nobody cares about technique over here. They just put all their best to make it hard. And then, as you can see, for me, African Cup of Nations is one of the toughest tournament ever.
You watch Ghana against Cape Verde, and the Black Stars were eventually beaten by 2 goals to 1. Were you surprised?
I was surprised, but like I said, the Cup of Nation is funny this year, so you have to give all your best. That it's not about you are a star, you are this or that. You just have to give all your best in the pitch. And for me, I feel very sad for the Black Stars, but like for us, we have to just focus and win all our next game, so that because we are just like brothers.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
First of all, thanks for your time. As a player going into such a very big game against the host nation, what's the mentality?
The mentality is high because we didn't win the first one, so we all know what is at stake. So we are all ready.
If you look at how Nigeria played against Equatorial Guinea in the first game, and the fact that some other countries are also showing very good promise, Cape Verde, Mozambique, Angola, and the rest. What does it tell you about African football?
It tells everyone that every team is ready. Every team knows they are good, so you can't underrate anything. There is no big country in football anymore because a smaller country will just come and beat you and go away. So everyone just need to be ready, and kudos to every African team and development of the league.
Is African football that difficult compared to Europe?
For me, I would say yes, because I've played with them already, most especially in France. So
And what makes it that difficult?
the
Aggression,
the,
intensity.
the aggression, the intensity, especially the weather. So yeah,
Well, this is just by the way, but did you by chance watch the Ghana versus Cape Verde game?
yes, I watch it.
What's your impression?
They both teams play very well. It just, of course, I support Ghana because I have a lot of friends over there. But just that they don't have luck. The last minute opportunity given is an error, but they lose the game, and I just hope the next game they will have to push more to make their fans proud.
Is it really true that Ghana and Nigeria are not rivals, but they are friends?
You know, for me, I would say yes, they are friends because always a friend, they always like to tease each other. So this is why. But people that don't know them, they will say they are enemies, but they are all friends. Everywhere me I go, I meet Ghanaians. We are all together. But when it comes to jollof rice, we disagree. When it comes to football, we disagree.
When it comes to music,
Everything we disagree, but we eat together.
Nigeria obviously, a title contender. Do you see yourself lifting the trophy after this tournament?
I see myself we're gonna go far.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, welcome.